this video I'd like to introduce you to this painting, which is called A Return to Source, but also talk about a quote that Paramahansa Yogananda famously said, that environment is stronger than willpower. And I know for me, when I moved here to Ottawa and finished selling my father's house, or came and moved into this little studio apartment, creating a space that was aligned with my goals, that made it conducive to my meditation and yoga goals, really helped. And part of that was filling my space with sacred art, with art that anchored my intentions, that visually reminded me of my intentions, and that also as I paint, I put in the energy and the love and the intention and the focus on my goals and intentions, or whatever I'm doing as a commission for a client. And A Return to Source talks about that. You can see behind me the temple within, which was another meditation. These are two meditation paintings. I focus a lot on that because I'm on the path of learning Kriya Yoga, or preparing for the Kriya Yoga through my community at Ananda Yoga. And so I paint a lot meditation, and sometimes I paint about meditation a lot more than I meditate, but this is all part of my own personal journey. There are many ways to meditate, and certainly 18 hours of doing dots in a row is a form of meditation, but that's a whole other story. And so what this painting, the one behind me, has found a home. It's already sold. It's going to be picked up very soon. But this one here, A Return to Source, is all about how meditation and the field of vibration that we create around us and that exists around us, that we're not always aware, but that is always there, how our efforts can be uplifted. You see the angel wings there, that we have our team of divine helpers, that we have angelic support. If we ask for help, we get it. And so basically this is just a symbolic representation of we don't have to do anything alone, that we are always supported, we are always helped. And what that is bringing us back to in this painting here is the symbol of the sacred geometry of the flower of life. And the flower of life is, well, it's not only math. For some people, it's this beautiful representation of mathematics. One circle, and as you overlap them to make several Vesica Pisces, and you keep going and keep going. In this one there are 19. This makes the flower of life. And the Vesica Pisces itself is a sacred geometry that I use a lot in my paintings. You can see the two circles behind me. Well, imagine doing that 19 times, but at very precise locations to get that. Is a symbol of the origin and the interconnectedness of all things. That in this one, because of all the colors and patterns and mark making that are behind it, that was chaotic before the harmony of the layers after it, it actually becomes, every flower is unique, but it's a unique and divine, a unique representation or an individualized expression of the divine. So each flower in the flower of life, or each petal, is completely unique because of what's underneath it. However, it is all also part of that oneness. So it's a symbol of oneness. It is a symbol of interconnectedness of all things. And the goal of yoga, the physical postures that many people know of as yoga, that is just preparation to be able to sit in meditation or kneel in meditation for a long time. That's why the postures were actually developed. And so the meditation and the word yoga means union. So union with source, union with the divine, remembering of that Christ consciousness that is the potential for all of us. And if you believe that, but it's several lifetimes work to get there. And we've had wonderful examples like Paramahansa Yogananda, like Jesus Christ, like others who have attained self-realization. And so this is all part of that journey. And having art in your environment that nourishes that, that reminds you of that, that uplifts that, that energetically supports, not just visually, but energetically supports, is really important. And so I'm glad that when I did move into this little studio apartment, I created an altar space where my meditation cushion is all the time. My yoga mat is here. I also have my little mini trampoline for dancing and chanting. But this whole space, even though it's a tiny apartment, I've prioritized what is of value for me, and having art that supports that is important. So if this piece speaks to you, take a look at my website and look for others that are there that might speak to you more.